You're most welcome, the coordinator, the training project here in Uganda. And I still welcome you particularly to Kafuro Primary School. It's right, you've given us the topic, and it's all about the project and how it runs in the schools in relation to the effect of the pandemic, the COVID-19 that has affected the society and in fact the whole country at large. I want to say I'm thankful most especially to the members of the project and all the partners for the participation they've been giving in. We've been involved in various activities. Whenever some friends from UK come in, visiting our schools, we go for different activities like rugby, sports activities, and we've been friends quite for a long time, and all this has been happening. But I was having in mind that in the next season we change the activities. Much as they are all beneficial, but there are those which may look more beneficial than others. We've been holding a mind together with the coordinator that could be better when you come back next time, or even when you're not here, we can still have a mind that can skill or can produce better skills in the children more than the sport we've been going through.
Stephen, I want to jump in and I want you to draw a picture of what is happening with our students, most especially those in upper classes, and how it has been affecting them during the pandemic, where they cannot do anything productive, and what is your view?
Mr. Kodera, that one's not very tricky, but I think it has given me quite a strange experience, because most of our students and pupils have been in upper classes, who are at least older, that can do some small things, some small activities. They will spend all this time at their homes doing completely nothing, because we've always been teaching them no practical skills. So I was having in mind that it could be better this time around if we can change the system of skilling them, that we give them practical skills, where, like in this pandemic, where most of them have been having a lot of time wasteful at home, we can change them, we change their mindset, that we involve them in some simple activities, giving them better skills, where if when they're not even at school, can still assist them to live, or even after school, which can assist them to live. Like previously, we've been holding here some visitors like Mr. Adam and some others. We go for pizza preparation. But this time around, if maybe we can change from pizza, we train them better skills in baking, like how to make chapati, how to make cakes, which can make them earn more or survive or have better skills as they go the next stages.
We see in the upper classes, that's P5, P6, and P7, there are girls. And like we've been seeing or discussing how it should be, we feel like if we can keep the girls with some skills that are so beneficial, that can prepare them into other lives. So what would be your view? What should we, as project, focus on to see that the girls are equipped with specific skills that can keep them?
Okay, Mr. Kuleta, thank you so much. With that one, you see, the girls are the most vulnerable groups in our society here, and especially in our schools, because they are exposed to so many extincting things. So those ones, if we can give them the best, then I think it will assist us so much better. And there are so many things which we can take via their line. I was talking of skilling them. For them, they can get skills better in weaving and mat making, like the skills of making usable sanitary pads.
Yes.
And the rest of that, I think if we can have enough time, we sit down and we discuss around it,
yes,
we can have much more activities that we can involve them in that can make them live a better life after that.
Okay, Stephen, what, according to your assessment, how are the children, how are the students' attitude towards coming back to school when the schools are fully open?
That one, Mr. Coordinator, I think it is still also very tricky a bit, because for now, like particularly in Kafuro, we are holding so far one class.
Yes.
But I think a few weeks from now, that is the 1st of June, 1st of March, we are going to have another class drawn board so that we can see how they come. But when we invited these ones to come and begin their term, the whole number came up as we had ended with them going for the COVID. So I'm still optimistic that even for this one, the attitude may not have changed so much. We shall go in as teachers, we shall involve other stakeholders like the local leaders, the managers of the schools. We shall involve them to ensure that we combine with them. We convince the parents to ensure that they send children back to school.
Okay.
And the attitude has not changed so much.
I've seen you strive to keep all this, the teachers in school. What could be the challenges that teachers are facing in this period that the schools are not fully operating, but the teachers are keeping themselves at school to see that the school is prepared for all the activities or all the teachings that are coming ahead?
I should say not so big and not so well that maybe the time they had spent also in the village has been quite long.
Yes.
But of course, now that we've called them to come back to school and we still have one class operating, we still have so many challenges. Like for now, of course, we have to give them meals, enough meals, and in time, like we give them breakfast, we give them lunch. And for those who have been coming from quite far, who are not relatives of this area, we accommodate them. But still, the challenge is still, the little that we get from government does not come in time. So you find facilitating some activities, even having scholastic materials in the school, still becomes a very big challenge.
Okay.
So if government could come in at an early time, and maybe the parents and some other well-wishers, we could forego the challenges. But of course, you know how to handle human beings.
Yeah.
It's not so small. So they are here, but we're still with the little resources to use. So
lastly, Stephen, what would be the message to our partners, that's the training project, and our twin school, the Lisa Junior School? As far as reopening the school is concerned, because when we are starting, I guess there are lots of things that would be put in place that maybe our partners can give a hand or can fundraise for, so that we see the smooth running of the school as it starts.
Well, particularly like myself and like on behalf of Kafuro, I want to say I'm grateful to our partner school, the Lisa Junior, under the effort of Mr. Adam and the head teacher Jili. Already they've given us a contribution that is providing shutters to these structures you're looking at. That's and cool. I think very soon within this week, because the contractor has already come, has taken measurements, and has told me within this week.
Our twin school, the Lisa Junior School, as far as reopening the school is concerned, because when we are starting, I guess there are lots of things that would be put in place that maybe our partners can give a hand or can fundraise for, so that we see the smooth running of the school as it starts.
Well, particularly like myself and like on behalf of Kafuro, I want to say I'm grateful to our partner school, the Lisa Junior, under the effort of Mr. Adam and the head teacher Jili. Already they've given us a contribution that is providing shutters to these structures you're looking at. That's and cool. I think very soon within this week, because the contractor has already come, has taken measurements, and has told me within this week the shutters will already be in school and will be fixed.
Okay.
And then two, and I think for us with that one, we are okay with them. Only two, I would say the other message you take is that we keep our friendship strengthened, so that they listen to us, we listen to them, and we see things moving on. And then three, could all about being, maybe we say, they still give us more chances. In case maybe of anything that we want to communicate, and especially through you, then we communicate it, and then they also get back to us, and we see how things can get moving on. Then I think I would also still say that when the pandemic is giving us some kind of relaxation, then we begin our normal transactions of exchange visits. They come over, we also go over, and we see what other better methods that we can acquire from their side and what we can also acquire from our side.
Okay, Stephen. So, summarily, we are saying we change to some skilling activities. If you can keep the girls doing sanitary pads, reusable sanitary pads, that were initially made by Rebecca, who championed it, and it stopped there. It can help the girls. So we feel baking will be also another idea. So thank you, Stephen. This message will be delivered.
Okay, thank you, Ronald, for being here with us. And I think that now that this is the beginning of the test, and now that also COVID is coming to an end, I should say, because there's not even the death cases in Uganda have not been so much.
Yes.
I hope things will go normal. And now that this is the first time to come over to see what best we can put up again to ensure that the project is living, I think it has given me a very comfortable picture, and I think everything will go on well. Thank you so much for your visit.
Thank you.